Hello there, YouTube, and today I am excited. I have a new poll here for everybody today to replace Oshinoko, which recently aired on the channel and was quite good. I enjoyed that first season quite a bit. There is a season 2 coming. I do not know when. I don't think anybody knows when, but I'll try to get back to that at some point. But either way, there's a chasm left by its absence, and it was a relatively short stint as well. So it feels like we're replacing it very quickly. But either way, I should get into the point at hand. I was generally pretty unsatisfied with the last poll I did, and for a lot of different reasons. I think that my system of one picking shows, two people voting on shows, and what they see and when is flawed, deeply flawed. And I talked about this last week. Just to preface everything here, I'm basically stealing Teabu's entire flow. I think he has a video detailing in great detail why the process that I did and why Patreon polls as a whole, or equivalents, you know what I mean, are bad. Like there's some restrictions there that you don't want to be there, and I need something more flexible. So I have placed my hopes in a Google form, everybody. A Google form. That is what I'm doing. And I'll bring that up here. This is the Animido reaction poll for cool people, everybody. And you're welcome because you're a cool person. If you've clicked on this video and you've gotten this far, cool person alert. You're a cool person. So I'll just go through here before revealing the shows, and I'm like, teasing everybody. But what you want to replace Oshinoko on the channel. It's basically what this is about. So please answer all the questions. So that is one part of this poll. You have to answer every question. Every question is required, bar one at the end, but we'll get there. I'll delete any responses that look like they're trying to manipulate the poll, so keep that in mind. So this is where I'll explain the structure. And again, stealing Teabu's entire flow here. It's going to be a 5-point system. There's going to be a strong yes, a yes, an indifferent, a no, and a strong no. And what that's going to do when I pop it into a spreadsheet is that a strong yes is going to be +2, a yes is going to be +1, indifferent, nothing, no, -1, strong no, -2. And we'll end out on some kind of score for each thing, and then I just pick the thing that has the highest score. But again, I'll go through the results and stuff and tell you some quirks and maybe get a pretty good gauge of the taste of the people on the channel and the people that are into this. That'll be interesting as well. And again, I'm trying to require every question there so I get a genuine response from everybody. So say you haven't seen blank show. Just put in different. You don't care if it's there or not. Or potentially you've heard that show's really cool and you want to watch it blind along with me, then hey, click yes or strong yes. Or if you have heard it's bad, click no or strong no. I want to gauge what the interest is for everything. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Now to the other half of it, which is what I've kind of selected. I wanted to switch things up. I think that the way I have it set up right now, where recommendations on the Discord take precedence over basically everything, is also flawed, because it just means that the fans of certain shows keep wanting shows that are similar to those shows. So the most definite example here would be the Kubikuri Cycle Revue Starlight debacle, right? Where it was literally like the Monogatari half of the Discord, or whatever fraction, voting for Kubikuri Cycle because Nisio is Sin and, Shaft, and it was really cool. So that was cool. And then there was the Revue Starlight side, which was like mostly Symphogear fans and fans of other different musical adjacent shows that I've done in the past. And I just don't want to be pigeonholed, into watching so many shows similar to Monogatari and so many shows similar to Symphogear. So there may be a few here that are similar one way or the other, but most of all, I don't think there's a lot of direct comparisons. This poll is random as fuck. I'm telling you right now, so you don't get surprised. I've kind of just gone off the deep end and picked a bunch of stuff that is considered quite good. Some of them recommended from the Discord, some of them not, but all of which that I want to see. And I've made sure of that. I want to see each and every one of these, and that was the main component in picking this. So I don't have a horse in the race at all. I'm telling you right now. But yes, without any further ado, I'll now get onto the actual things that are on the poll. So the first thing I have on the poll is Kyoso Giga. I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing about this show at all. I know that the animation is considered quite good, and it was made in the 2010s, I believe. That's all I know. I don't even know what these. I know what giga means, but does it mean what I think it means? I don't know. Vote for it at your leisure. It was off the Discord, so, and again had a bunch of people asking for it. So in a very similar vein, we have Flip Flappers, which is another show I know nothing about. It's called Flip Flappers, and it seems to have girls in it. It's also considered in the community to have quite good animation. You'll normally see Kyoso Giga and Flip Flappers linked in that kind of discussion. What show has the best animation? One of those two. So they're kind of animation showpieces in that way. And I should be looking forward to it as such. If I had to have a guess what this is about, maybe Magical Girl Adjacent? Maybe? But again, I really don't know. But this is a great example of the Discord being used as well, because I think Flip Flappers was suggested and it had like 11 or so upvotes, which is insane for my Discord. Like nobody upvotes anything. So like to see that amount of response for Flip Flappers in particular, potentially this would be something that people would want. Next here on the list is another random one. This one is currently airing. It's a show called My Happy Marriage. I think it's a pretty straightforward romance show from the look at the poster that I did briefly. I wanted something that was currently airing. I'm already watching Zom, and this was the next best considered thing that was an original. So I put it on here. I haven't done a genuine romance on the channel, I don't think, because what shows have I done with romance? A few of them. Could you call like Tatami Galaxy a romance? Kinda. Is Monogatari a romance? Kinda, sometimes. No, but this is it seemingly is very straightforward romance. So something like that on the channel, I think would be unique. And that's what I'm looking for with this slot here today. In similar discussions about unique, we have, and I'm just going to go link click. I'm very not confident with would you say Mandarin? It's in like Chinese. And it's a Chinese show, I believe, where all the character names are Chinese and the setting is potentially Chinese and stuff. But again, was recommended on the Discord, is generally well regarded. It has a very high MAL score. I don't know if it's because it has cute boys in it, because it looks like it has cute boys in it from the thing. And I saw that one of the tags was time travel. And I'm like, okay, I like all of these things. I like cute boys and I like time travel. So we'll check it out. Again, unique. That's what we're looking for here. I genuinely don't know how this one would go. But it also fits the category of needing something current as well, because I believe there's a second season currently airing. Again, we'll talk about it. Oh, I should have talked about this before as well. None of the shows here will be particularly long. I think my longest one, again, hits around the 30-something mark, which may even be the next show. So this one here, it might as well just be a banter pick. Because I've never seen Death Note, right? But because I've been on the internet before, I know what Death Note is. I know what the Death Note does, and I know, like, there's a guy, and he's got, like, a weird face, and like Willem Dafoe plays him in the stupid live act. Anyway, like I know about that guy, and I know there's a note, and I know there's a guy called L, and they do something. I've seen ages ago the Netflix movie, like ages ago, but that was more like to laugh at it than anything else, than to take things seriously. So why not pop it on the thing? I think a relatively blind Death Note reaction in current year is kind of novel. So that's why I put it here. It's mostly for memes, but I think they're funny memes regardless. Next on the list, we have Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju, which I've heard is very good. I have seen the first 2 or 3 episodes of it, and again, I'm talking like 2017 or something I saw this. Ages ago. I could not tell you what happens, besides I have a broad idea of what Rakugo is. Rakugo Theater, I believe. Like, I know that side of the premise. I believe that there was an older gentleman and a younger gentleman, and like they went, like it was between time periods or something. That's all I remember. So this is broadly considered to be excellent. That's why I watched it back in the day. With the second season being one of the best considered things on MAL, which is the main aggregate site I use. So again, aggregate site, you know, but I think that this will fit my style. I think that it'll be slow, contemplative, and I'll probably have a lot to say about what it's trying to say. Again, keeping on like the random train, just now for something completely different, Tamako Market. I want to gush about Naoko Yamada, and this is the only thing by Naoko Yamada that I haven't seen. So, like, Tamako Market, everybody. It's also one of the only things by Kyoto Animation I haven't seen as well. So, time for me to gas up Kyoto Animation and Naoko Yamada like they need it, right? But I kind of want to watch it, and it gives me a good excuse to watch Tamako Love Story again, which is something that I'm basically always looking to do, considering that movie is excellent. So yeah, I guess I would say that I have a broad knowledge about what the show is about and where things end from Tamako Market, but I haven't seen the show itself, so that would be a blind thing to me. But again, ages ago. Ages ago. Next on the list, Ping Pong, the animation, because I like Yuasa, and I want to see more Yuasa things. It was between this and Devilman Crybaby, and I picked this because I don't know. I think that ping pong would be interesting. I haven't done a sports thing on the channel. I'm actually quite the sports fan, so I think I'd have at least some amount of insight into that process. At least a little bit. I don't know much about ping pong, but I don't think that's really the point. And yeah, the animation is sick from what I've seen on online in the clips I've seen. So I think that would be cool too to watch. And now on to a show that I would say has a lot of baggage attached to it, that being Shinsekai Yori from the New World. I've heard about this show. I think that people have a lot of opinions about this show, and it's something that I genuinely have no idea about, and it's something that I think I would want to form an opinion about. Put it that way, right? It was before my time. I don't really have any opinions one way or the other. We're going to go in with a completely open mind. If this wins, I think it would be genuinely pretty entertaining to watch again, kind of like Death Note, somebody that isn't in it watching this for the first time. I think that would be cool. And last on the list today, but certainly not least, we have Girls Last Tour, Shoujo Shumatsu Ryoko. Sure. This seems broadly slice of life adjacent, but got a bit of a somber, melancholic tone. Again, that's mainly all I know about it. It stars two cute girls. I think I played one of the songs from this on Osu once. There you go. That's all I know about this. But yeah, genuinely considered quite good by a lot of people as well, and kind of in my wheelhouse in that it's kind of like a cute girls thing, which is again my wheelhouse. And then I just got this at the end. I don't know, write something funny. I think it'd be funny if you just wrote whatever you wanted. So write whatever you want here. I don't know. So that's me just walking you through the poll. Basically, it's not going to be that difficult. I'm pretty sure everybody will figure it out. You have to have a Google account. I'll tell you right here, right now. But again, you guys are already on YouTube, so I'm pretty sure you guys have Google accounts. Or, I mean, you're watching YouTube from an accountless page, which is weird. Again, as I said at the start, I'll reiterate now. If you're using multiple Google accounts here to again, put everything else at a strong no and the one thing you wanted a strong yes, or any variation there, I'm just going to delete the response. So, I don't know. At least try to make it look because I doubt many people have seen every single show here. So I'm expecting at least a few indifference from most people, I think, right? Just if you manipulate it, try not to make it look obvious. Put it that way. What else do I need to say? The poll will close in a few days. Basically, next Wednesday, I think. And I'm putting this out Friday, so 5 days for the poll? But yeah, I had a blast making this poll this morning. I think that this poll is so random, in a funny way, not so random way. I just think that it'll give. I'm craving that data. I want to see what people think about all of these shows. I think that that'll be the most interesting part of all. I should talk about I'm probably going to put this on a link in Discord, so at least that gives you another layer of protection, I think. Put it that way. So if this poll does get manipulated, it's going to be there in Discord for you to click on. So have a Discord account, please. It also helps me make sure that you're a normal person. Or maybe that's stupid. Maybe I'll just put it in the description. I don't know. Maybe because let's be honest, it's a play to get people into the Discord and send them a push notification for the thing. But I don't know. Maybe I want to do that as well. Yeah, join the Discord. I'm gonna link the Discord down below, and I'm gonna, and then you're gonna get the link from there for the poll. And happy voting. May the best show win, I guess, or the most popular one, the one that people want to see the most. Um, this is also kind of a test run for the process that I'm going to be running in a week and a bit for Symphogear replacement, because that'll be big boy time. That'll be a big boy poll. Like, there'll be a bunch of shit on it. So be excited for that one too. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. If this is a shit system, we'll go back to the other system. If it's not, then we'll keep it this way. I'm pretty sure that this is how most people do it. So we're going to keep it. And I've been rambling for too long. This video is already probably too long. And I'll see you guys in the next video, I guess. Whatever wins, please watch the video. It'll be nice. Righty, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.